All right, hello. We are going to work on lesson D. I'm going to share my screen with you, Unit 7, lesson D. This is our reading lesson. This is on page 90. Remember, at any point you can pause the video and get caught up. Okay, so here's our reading lesson. We're going to look at this picture here. So this is Denise and I can't remember his name. I'm even looking back. Denise and Nick, if you look on page 84 in your book, Denise and Nick were moving and they were at the furniture store. And so clearly they bought a piano, even though that was just a want. Okay, so who is the woman? That is Denise. And what did she buy? She bought a piano. All right, here we go. Read the newspaper article, listen, and read again. So we're going to read this together, and then I'll play the clip at the, so we can hear at another vantage point. Today's question: what's the best thing you ever bought? Okay, read with me. So, sorry, hold on. So this line down here means that this is one person's response. This is Denise's response over here. And then over here is Sammy's response. And that line down the middle of this page is just showing a separation between the two answers. All right, read with me. The best thing I ever bought was an old piano. I bought it in a used furniture store last month. It was the most beautiful piano in the store, but it wasn't very expensive. It has a beautiful sound. Now my two children are taking piano lessons. I love to hear music in the house. Before we read the next one, if we go back and it says it was the most beautiful. So piano, that means that there were 3 or more pianos at the store because it was the most beautiful. That's the superlative. Okay. Let's read Sammy's. I bought a used van 5 years ago. I used my van to help people move and to deliver stoves and refrigerators from a secondhand appliance store. I made a lot of money with the van. Whoops, I'll read that again. I made a lot of money with that van. Now I have my own business. That van is the best thing I ever bought. Okay, and this is the superlative also, the best. It's comparing the van against anything else that Sammy has ever purchased. So the 3 or more. Okay, so here we go. After you read, answer the questions about the article. Write complete sentences. What did Denise buy? She bought an old piano. Perfect. Read the question with me. What did Sammy buy? Pause the video and write your answer. Here you go. Sammy bought a used van. Number 3, who is taking piano lessons? Looking up here. Pause the video and write your answer. Denise's 2 children are taking piano lessons. Who has a business? Pause the video and write your answer. Whoops, sorry. Sammy has a business. Which is probably more expensive, the piano or the van? So the word probably in here and more expensive is the comparative because it's not saying the most expensive, it's saying more. So this is comparing the piano and the van. And when we say probably, I mean, you just kind of use your common sense of, well, a vehicle would be more expensive than a piano. However, if the van is super, super, super old and the piano is just this fantastic thing, the piano could be, but more than likely or probably the van is more expensive. So that's how you would answer it. The van was probably more expensive. So you can pause the video and finish your sentences. And then I'll go back and we'll listen to this. I'll share the sound and we'll listen to this.
Page 90. Exercise 2. Today's question. The best thing you ever bought.
The best thing I ever bought was an old piano. I bought it in a used furniture store last month. It was the most beautiful piano in the store, but it wasn't very expensive. It has a beautiful sound. Now my 2 children are taking piano lessons. I love to hear music in the house. Denise Robinson, Charleston, South Carolina.
I bought a used van 5 years ago. I used my van to help people move and to deliver stoves and refrigerators from a second-hand appliance store. I made a lot of money with that van. Now I have my own business. That van is the best thing I ever bought. Sammy Chin, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Very good. Very good. So before we move on, let's just read through the question and the answer just for that fluency piece. Let's start with number 1. What did Denise buy? She bought an old piano. What did Sammy buy? Sammy bought a used van. Who is taking piano lessons? Denise's 2 children are taking piano lessons. Who has a business? Sammy has a business. Which was probably more expensive, the piano or the van? The van was probably more expensive. Very good. All right, page 91. This is vocabulary. And in Zoom tonight, then we'll be able to have more of a conversation about this. And if you're not able to join in Zoom, that's totally fine. We're just doing the best that we can here, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 vocabulary words, and these are labels, the lines that touch, that kind of shows you exactly where it's going to label that particular piece. So let's go through, we'll go down and just read these. Aquarium, bookcase, coffee table, computer desk, end table, entertainment center, mirror, recliner, sofa bed. An aquarium is something that holds fish or aquatic life, turtles, fish, all that kind of stuff. Bookcase holds books. A coffee table is just a word used for a table that's placed typically in the middle of your room, probably in front of a couch or a chair where people would set a cup of coffee on there. That's how they got that term, coffee table. Computer desk is a desk made specifically for a computer. End table is typically a table that you would find on the ends of like a sofa or on the side of a chair, not in front of it, but on the sides. Entertainment center, entertainment are things that we have in our house that bring us joy and they entertain us. So a television and your radio or stereo. So an entertainment center would be some piece of furniture that holds all of that together. Mirror, you can look and see your reflection. Recliner is a chair that kicks back. And a sofa bed is a sofa that has a bed inside of it that kind of rolls or folds and kind of goes down, and then you can put cushions back on it. These are really nice to have, especially if you know that you have company and you don't necessarily have another bedroom in your house. So pause the video and take some time to fill in the vocabulary here. All right, let's go through. Number 1 is aquarium. Number 2, computer desk. Number 3, mirror. Number 4, end table. Number 5, sofa bed. Number 6, bookcase. Number 7, entertainment center. Number 8, coffee table. And number 9, recliner. Again, that was very fast, but pause and rewind and do what you need to do to hear it all and see it all again, or give yourself more time to answer before you get the answers here. The conversation is just kind of difficult to do for our purposes. So that's going to do it for lesson D. That's it. I'll have another little video of things that you can do online on your own. All right.